because netherite's super fucking hard to get, so that's like the only thing you have to actually pay diamonds with, which is fair.
Obviously, it's optional. He's not forcing you to do it. It's like
that's
not
fair.
making rules.
Personally, I think that's fair.
Diamonds anyway, so yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Like Chris actually made it so it's like fun for everybody. Like it's not like annoying.
Yeah, and he was like, you didn't even have to interact with me. If you want to just go do shit, you can just go do shit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go to his shop or anything. He's just doing it because he wants to.
That's fine.
And I was like, that's pretty cool. Because, like, anytime I've ever seen somebody do a shop, Johnny, I know what you're talking about, where they fucking they act all anal about the shop, and then people start stealing from them because they're being so anal about it. And then they're even more anal about it. It's a very bad cycle.
Yeah, it's not even just that. It's like, I've been in Minecraft realms where, like, they take the whole shop thing to a new level where it's like, oh, if you find any of the items that they're selling at their shop, you have to pay them shit. Like, oh no, I was out, I found diamonds, so now I gotta give them to so-and-so because they're a bitch.
Yeah, no, that's...
He's a good one. He's a good,
Nobody's the only person that's even tried to say something like that was Kevin, and he literally didn't even want to give us anything. He was just like, give me your diamonds and stuff, and I'm gonna put it in a chest under my house. Like, no, dude.
You know, we've been through that, Johnny, right? Remember those days?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I've been through that shit before. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah,
so we removed him. I didn't delete him as a friend or anything, but I removed him from the realm.
Who was it?
Kevin.
Yeah, I haven't even been in a game with Kevin very much. Didn't even really know who he is. The time I was talking about was literally years ago.
Yeah.
It was on that world that... Dan, remember remember how screenshot from your world up in the Minecraft store?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was on that world.
Oh, jeez.
Where they started implementing a store where it's like, you have to give them emeralds for everything. And if you can't, you're not allowed to make the shit yourself. You have to get it through him. It's like this.
I remember that. I forget who did it. It was...
I don't know whose world that was.
I do remember that we were trying to do the deco things like that just because the deco stuff was annoying to make.
Oh no, that was before I ever met you. That was years ago.
Yeah, because years ago, there was a time that I had Johnny blocked on PlayStation for like a year.
Damn.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. And that was all because this asshole was spreading lies about me behind my back.
Yep. Also, he would force people to play Tekken with him in order for him to play other games with you.
Oh, so it'd be like, I'll play this, but you gotta play some Tekken?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean...
But he was really good at the game, so he would kick our asses over and over again, but he would do share play. But if you do one thing wrong, he'll yell at you, be like, what do you do? How is that possible? Like, you take it way too serious.
I saw that message you sent, Stan, about the rocket racing, and I think that's such bullshit. Also, I didn't realize they fired so many people. I read the article.
I didn't get to read it, I just saw the headline. What was it about?
Basically, there was a shit ton of layoffs recently in Epic Games. They don't have enough people to run the three major game modes that came out with this, like, that's still in the loading screen. Mm-hmm. The Lego racing and the stick thing.
Wait, you said Lego racing?
Yeah, there was, according to the article, it was not just racing. It was there was Lego, then there was the racing one, then there was the music one.
Yeah.
because they had so many layoffs, we could lose all of the game modes any day, basically. Even if they, like, they simply don't have enough people to maintain them anymore. So what they've done so far, which we're hoping it at least stays this way, is any updates to the new racetracks or whatever will have to be fan-made. And Fortnite's not doing any more official ones. And as for the Lego stuff and the music ones, there's a chance that we may potentially lose one of those 2 game modes and be reimbursed for all our purchased items that are in those things, because don't have
access to them anymore.
No, they have access to it. They don't have the people necessary. Like, they don't have the programmers.
Yeah, basically, we're not going to have
glitchy.
access. That's what I meant, is we are not going to have access to it because of this. Like, anything you don't have access to, they're going to reimburse you for.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the people to maintain them anymore.
If it comes to that, yeah.
I did Band-Aid Coochies Part 9, by the way. I am laughing.
And as for the whole racing thing, we should at least, because we can use our vehicles in Battle Royale.
Damn it.
So, I mean, you know, because the vehicle morphs our vehicles whenever we're in the Battle Royale mode. Yeah. Hey. So, discussing the future of Fortnite. That's all you missed.
Yeah, I'm live playing Crash.
Well, basically, I'm getting in as much racing as possible before we potentially lose the game mode.
Oh, damn it. I fucking...
I personally love the racing.
Yeah, because when I saw that, John, I literally saw the headline of racing. I was like, I need to show John.
What, did you not even read the full article yourself?
No, I did not read it. I just saw rocket racing, and I was like, I need to show this off. I need to put it on Discord so John can see it.
Yeah, there's definitely some important stuff in that article.
Yeah, it's like,
It's not like
I don't like racing. It's just you play it more than I do, so I thought you should know more about it. But I didn't realize we could also lose Lego Fortnite. So
There's no way we could. Basically, they're now considering, even though it wasn't supposed to be this way, they're now basically considering the Lego and the music and the racing. All of them are now considered LTM, the limited time modes. They're grouping them in with that, even though they were supposed to be permanent modes. They were supposed to.
Fuck!
Really, Dan?
yes, really, I had to. So I saw you guys playing Black Ops last night. How did that go?
Dead Prince kicked our butts.
Yeah, I kept sniping Johnny.
Well, yeah, they both sniped me. Dead Prince.
Alright.
Well, I was climbing into the one house, Nuketown, yeah. And Eli, I didn't know that, but he was in the other house. Sniped me from across the map, in the back of my head.
It was clean.
It was a headshot. Yeah.
It was a clean shot too. Clean shot.
Yeah, one shot.
Oh, dude, you know what you should have said, Eli, before you shot him? Right there? You should have said, "Hey, Johnny," and then boom, he's dead.
Oh, I did.
You
I did say something. I did say something. He didn't notice it.
You said you were talking about something completely other than that though. You didn't actually say
I didn't say it.
any
but
cool
I did.
catchphrase or something before you killed me.
But I told you I got you.
Oh yeah, that was after the fact, not before though.
I jumped off.
And then early match, Dead Prince. I jumped out of one of the buildings, and here I am, air. I'm literally, I'm in the middle of the air after having jumped off of the ledge outside of the building, and Dead Prince snipes me out of the air. This is gun game, so we were using actual snipers.
Are you fucking kidding me, game? How the fuck does one even play this level and even get a good time?
Very carefully.
What'd you say, Johnny?
I said very carefully.
Very carefully. What?
Talking about Liz. First place! Oh, damn it. Second. How did I get sick? There was no one in front of me. One 146.236. I think I got 146.071. They're literally just got like the front wheel in front of me or something. At the end there.
Damn.
Photo finish.
Have you guys ever played Subnautica?
I tried to get into that. Supposedly it was a popular game.
Yeah, that's a popular game. They're making a number 2 now, and it's called Subnautica 2.
Son of a bitch!
Maybe something. And the original Subnautica. I know it came out ages ago.
What do you guys think? They should keep Horde Rush a permanent mode in Fortnite?
There's no way they're Horde Rush a permanent mode. They're not even going to keep Rocket Racing a permanent mode.
Yeah, right.
So why would they? That's just so dumb. What they should do and what they are going to do are not the same.
No, definitely not.
Yes! Oh, I unlocked a new weapon. Nice. Yes! Oh!
Damn
Are
it,
you
come
lucky?
on, don't do this to me.
need to work on my... Oh, I got a fourth gun. Let's go. 8. Outfits.
I hate.
What the fuck are you doing? What's the problem, Liz? What are you trying to do?
He's trying to speed run the Crash Bandicoot. One of the levels.
Crash Bandicoochies.
Yeah.
Alright.
I love your original name for that. Liz.
Band-Aid coochies?
Very good. Yeah, Band-Aid Coochies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So funny.
Oh, I barely got that. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Johnny, I'm playing Syndicate, by the way. Thanks. I had a feeling you were probably gonna ask, and yes, I was. I am fucking right now.
It said you
Are
were
you-
playing earlier.
Huh?
When you joined the game chat thing, I saw it. I didn't need to ask.
Are you... You can't be serious right now.
That
I hate these.
Well, sounds like Mom's home.
What?
What the fuck? How did that really cheated? That
See,
cheated.
this is what I mean by, like, the original game doesn't do certain shit that this one does. When they remade this game, there's, like, the way they did it was instead of just, like, taking the original game's mechanics and porting them over and then trying to figure out how to get them, like, everything to work in Unreal, they just built the entire game from Unreal, trying to do it by, like, looking at the other game. Because sometimes things will happen that would not have happened in the original Crash physics. Like, they just didn't happen.
Much.
Like, I should not, like, when you register to bounce on something in Crash, you cannot die from anything, like, right next to it. Like, you bounce on the thing. That's what happens. It's what's supposed to happen. That registered a bounce and killed me. That should not have happened. Like, if it was one enemy, it'd be more of a problem, but because there were two, like, I could see why the game did that. It got confused, but the original game would not have gotten confused at that point. Like, it would have just either, it would have killed me and not registered a bounce, or it would have just registered the bounce and not killed me. There's no both. There's no version where it does both.
Why sometimes the original game is better.
Yeah.
But just like when they remade, supposedly remade Dragon Quest 3 for the so that it was playable on the Nintendo Switch. Like you go to get it on the eShop and it says it's Dragon Quest 3, but in reality, it's literally made you RPG Maker instead of just porting over the game.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's made in RPG Maker because I've made games in RPG Maker before, and it's just exactly how it would play if you had done such a thing. And it's so darn obvious because, like in the original game, the sprites had like animations, like they were never static characters, your guys or the mobs you would face at any point. Like whether you're in the middle of a match, whether you're just standing out in the wilderness, whether you're in a town, doesn't matter. Your sprite was always constantly moving. And with RPG Maker, you can't do that. There are static sprites every time you're in combat. That's just how RPG Maker works. And the attack and the different attacks have different
And then I
animations
couldn't jump after because the game wouldn't register. Are you fucking with me right now? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This bullshit right here. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and the different attacks and stuff had their own animations, specific animations for specific attacks. There was a variety of them in the original, and in the one that they have on the Switch that's pretending to be the original, but clearly isn't. It was made an RPG Maker. That one has a certain attack animation that were not in the original game, but were in fact in RPG Maker. and some of the attacks have double uses, which was not a case in the original. Everything had its own thing. There were no animations that were used for other attacks. Like, each type of weapon had its own separate animation. So if you're attacking with a sword, it'll have a different animation than if you're attacking with a dagger, for example. That's not the case in the new one. Supposedly they are officially making a real one this year or something, but I'll wait and see when it comes out, if it's actually it, or if it's just another fucking RPG Maker. Like, why? You have the capability to... It's only a Game Boy Advance game. Or no, it's not. It's a Game Boy Color game.
No, what pissed me off for real, I know this is, like, you're talking about the Dragon Quest 3, but, like,
Yeah.
Dude, it's the same thing that fucking happened with fucking Recoded in Kingdom Hearts. Recoded is a game that came out for the fucking... Coded came out for phones in Japan in, like, 2005, I think, maybe. And fucking... It was only on very specific types of phones because it came installed on the phone. So there's only, like, very tiny copies of Coded, but Recoded was remade. It was the entire game and everything they had released on, because they released it in, like, weekly updates on the phones. Like, and anybody that participated, like, they, like, and would turn it on, they'd just, like, they'd get new story every kind of, like, week. Well, when they released Recoded, they made it just a full game. They made the whole story, the whole game. You could do it all at once. And they put it on the DS. Well, instead of, porting that game, which, everybody... I'll say that everybody kind of had mixed reviews for that one. We'll call them mixed. I personally think everybody was a little too harsh on it. but we'll get into that right after I mention that the game that they did decide to remake was a Game Boy Advanced game. They decided, oh no, this game recoded, the one that there's some people that like it, but it's kind of like mixed reviews because it's kind of just Kingdom Hearts 1 over again. That one we'll leave behind. But the literal fucking Game Boy Advance game that's just playing cards essentially to attack, which is like the worst thing I've ever heard imaginable. It's, don't get me wrong, this is coming from someone that played games that meant for that. Like, I think it was trying to do like a Yu-Gi-Oh mixed with its own thing. Like, oh, you play the cards and you get to attack, but it's not like a monster, it's just Sora. But the monsters get to attack and stuff too with the cards or whatever, right? And it's kind of like the same thing. Hold. What the fuck? Anyways, all I was trying to say was, we're gonna talk about what happened in this game in a minute, but like, God, oh my god, but like, ugh, I just died in the stupidest way possible because I didn't do that. I stopped moving and I hit like a hitbox for that stupid monkey thing, and it was like a lingering hitbox because it was rolling away and I jumped like behind it, and for some reason the game decided, oh, I don't know what to do here, you technically landed on it but it's rolling, I'm just gonna push you off the edge. Is that cool? So that's cool. This was a good death. Thanks, game. Anyways, I'm sorry, I get so lost when I'm talking. This is why I don't talk. Oh yeah, so the game that they did decide to port over is such a hot piece of shit mess that I've actually refused to play it. Out of all the Kingdom Hearts games, it's the only one that I haven't even played. All the other ones I've at least played, tried to beat in some version, because some of them have like 3 characters you can play as, and you gotta beat the game as all 3 of them, so, you know, still haven't done that one, but besides the point. They instead of porting the way easier to port DS game recoded, they decided we're gonna port the other DS game, fucking, what's it called? 358. We're gonna port over the fucking math equation game, the one that has a math equation in the fucking title, but the Chain of Memories, because that one's totally not convoluted, retarded, and just Kingdom Hearts 1 over again, but in a different way than fucking recoded. Like, I don't think you understand. Out of those 3 games, recoded is the best one. And it's not very well liked in the community. In my opinion, it is the 3rd best one out of those 3, and actually I like it more than some of the main game Kingdom Hearts games. Personally, I think the leveling system in that game beats every Kingdom Hearts game. I think it's the best leveling system I've ever experienced in a Kingdom Hearts game. And they didn't fucking port it. They left it on the DS to die. And they decided, yeah, we'll just take all the cutscenes and we'll pretend like we gave you all 6 games in this. But you didn't get 6 games, you got 4. Because they gave you what? They gave you 1, and they gave you, oh wait, no, they didn't even port 358 Days either, did they? No, they just made, no, they took it, okay, so Recoded and 358 Days, they both did not get ported. They got their cutscenes reworked and taken out of the fucking DS and put onto the fucking thing. So if you ever buy the whole, like, all-in-one thing, expect to get 2 movies. Like, I'm not even shitting you. They just took the cutscenes from those games and put those in and pretended like you were gonna know what the fuck's happening. And I don't even think they could do cutscenes for 358 Days. I'm pretty sure it's all just journal entries. It's just reading. And they call me crazy for thinking that Recoded was treated too harshly. Like they didn't even do that for Recoded. Like they like at least 358 days. Like Roxas had a fucking journal that he was writing in apparently while he was comatose. But no,
What?
the game where fucking we get Data Sora and Data Riku and like a whole bunch of shit and like shit that doesn't make sense but it's kind of cool. Like, now we're just gonna forget about that one. Oh, it's got the best leveling system anybody's ever seen. Yeah, nobody likes this game. Nah, we gotta leave it alone. We're gonna pretend it don't exist. It pissed me off to no end because I had the game, Johnny, for like a week and I almost beat it in that week. Tell me why when I went to take the fucking thing with me to school in middle school, because I got this in middle school, around middle school for my birthday. I had two DSs, thank God. I brought one of them to school, and it had the game in it, and I was like, all right, I know it's a DS, but like nobody cares about Kingdom Hearts but me. I know nobody here cares about Kingdom Hearts because every time I talk about it, they look at me like I'm crazy. They look at So I was like, there's no way, right? There was a way. So some fucking little shit decided they were gonna go through everyone's backpacks during um, music class, and yeah, school didn't do
Damn.
shit about it, of course.
Yep. Same for me.
I didn't
Someone
even
went in
Luke.
my back.
That's the thing, is like, I I kind of went to the school, but I didn't really. Like I was like I figured I could find out who it was because I knew that it was in there after lunch. Like I knew that I had it before that class. So I was like, I think I know who did it. And when I fucking went to get it back from him, obviously he wasn't gonna give it up. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And I essentially went and told. I think something happened. I don't know. It wasn't really like a situation I give a fuck about that much. Honestly, it's not that bad. I had another one. I was really pissed because I got that for my birthday, but you know, shit happens.
Yeah.
Fuckers exist. It happens. But anyways, it was my fault for taking it anyways. So I was like, you know, whatever. Have fun with a bright pink DS, dumbass.
Damn.
Like, not my fault.
You
And a
guessed all
game
of the
that
detriments.
nobody liked.
Basically, she was explaining why it sucks when they port games over to newer consoles and shit. And that's she got off on a tangent, and then now we're talking about how she got robbed in middle school.
Damn.
Listen, so like the game that I was talking about, it's like it's personally I like out of all the games for Kingdom Hearts, it has the best leveling up system, and it was one of the only games they didn't fucking port. And it pisses me off to this day that people will still sit here and dislike fucking Recoded when Recoded built the groundwork for games like Dream Drop Distance and Kingdom Hearts 3, and they'll sit there and praise Kingdom Hearts 3 until the fucking sun comes down when that game's a hot mess garbage piece of shit.
It wasn't the best. I'll agree. Kingdom
The
Hearts 3.
entire the entire game is like, go to Disneyland. Do it. Go to Disney.
Hmm.
Like, that's it. That's the whole game.
That's
Isn't
why I'm gonna
it?
praise. That's why I'm gonna praise Kingdom Hearts 4 because it's not a whole lot about Disney.
At this point, it's not even Kingdom Hearts anymore. That's not Sora. Sora's dead. That's all I know. All I know
He's
from
part.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is Sora's fucking dead and no one cares about it anymore. Like, he's just dead.
He's dead.
Like, the worst part was I played that game and still didn't figure out that he was dead until like a year or two later because I didn't understand what the fuck was going on because they only gave us story in the fucking beginning of the game and at the end of the game. Everything in between was just, hey, we gotta go to this world. Alright. Hey, we gotta go level up this thing. Hey, do you think Riku's gonna be alright? I don't know, probably. Okay, let's go to this world. Like, that was the entire game. Like, that was the... Like...
Awesome.
It was just...
Where do you live, Dead Prince, in the realm?
I just joined in.
Oh, you just joined in.
I'm sorry, but when you're playing a game, the main character shouldn't feel like a background character in other people's movies. Like, the entire game. At least in Kingdom Hearts 2, they incorporated Sora into the story. And they had, like, fun mini-games and shit. But no.
I gotta say this real quick.
Mini-games are the best.
The Dead Prince, pretty much, you can get trophies on this world, no add-ons. And all of us are gonna be living inside this bowl. So
This crater, it looks like.
Yeah, crater. I could call it a bowl. So, and you can build wherever in the bowl and have it face the crater from where you build.
It's almost like a caldera.
Yeah.
It's like because with all these high mountains.
Oh yeah, did Becca ever show you guys that tunnel that she made in there?
No.
You know how she did that ladder in her house? Go down the ladder and then come out at the vines, and there's like a tunnel to the ocean.
I was just seeing you, Johnny, and you, Dan, and Mr. Wolf. I was thinking that you guys were playing COD or something.
No, I'll be on later and we can play COD. I'm gonna go eat some supper.
You miss a good gun game, Dan.
Yeah, I know. I asked them, and they said you destroyed them.
On
everybody
Nuketown.
killed me. Yeah.
Like the last part, even Johnny was just like all in all with the sniper that I just head denked in midair.
Yeah.
It was literally the most funniest thing ever. But the worst part is when Eli got mad. Nobody could figure out how I was doing so well with just a shotgun. No, it was, I mean, it wasn't funny. It was just like to the point of like, I knew how to use a shotgun. Every time Johnny activated the flamethrower, I rush in there and kill him immediately. He never had a chance to shoot the flamethrower to fully kill me. He only killed me once with a flamethrower after I killed him.
I lit you on fire every time. The problem is your flak jacket apparently reduced flamethrower damage.
Yeah.
It had the arm, and I was using the flamethrower against it, so. Black jacket apparently.
There goes brother. It's like he's out of here.
But yeah,
he just does
I will
that.
be back in an hour or so.
Yeah, throughout the whole day I was playing. Borderlands. Yeah. Yeah, I was playing Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Player. My favorite character out of the pre-sequel always will be Claptrap.
Dude, Claptrap will always be the homie. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how much you dislike the Borderlands movie, just because I didn't watch it and I don't know how bad it was. But Claptrap will be a homie always.
Freaking Jack Black knew how to do Claptrap right. He actually made Claptrap right.
I think he's like the only one that tried. Everybody else is like, this fucking game? No. This is a game?
That's the one thing they didn't know what the first one was. They never did.
See, if any of the fucking actors would have played the game, they'd have been like, oh, okay, I get this. But nah. See, the Jack Black is the only person I think would even play the game out of all the people that were in that movie.
He said he was a Borderlands fan.
Cause
he has his own gaming channel on YouTube that you can go watch.
dude, that's sick.
Well, I'm really hyped for Borderlands 4, but I really do.
I'm not trying to focus or anything. Fucker, not you guys, but the messages. Like, I'm not trying to focus or anything. Fucking seeing shit pop up on my screen every 2 seconds.
Ever since I wanted to play the fourth, everyone's buying the fourth and downloading it after that.
It was on sale when everybody bought it. That's why it was like $4.
Yeah.
I just don't appreciate it. I mean, Force is okay, but I just prefer. I've been playing Pal World.
Dude, if I still had my Game Pass, I could totally try out Pal World. The only reason I didn't try it out when Michael was playing it is because I knew if I played with him, I'd just get pissed off again that he fucking, like, would play it non-stop while I didn't have it, but as soon as I get it, it's like, oh no, I don't want to play this game. I'm kind of, like, burnt out on this game now. Like, dude, I'm gonna eat my shirt. I'm gonna eat my shirt.
And I love, and this is just me, I just hate how Nintendo's trying to freaking sue Pal World.
I do hate that. They literally...
That's the one thing that Nintendo is really making a really bad name for itself. And it's literally the worst thing that they have done. They have literally just rubbed their name to the dirt now. I mean, like, oh yay, because we're gonna patent our game development, which is free for everybody. As soon as you patent those game things, you have literally destroyed gaming itself.
I mean, he's right. As soon as one company does something like this, it's like they all think that they can do this. This is exactly what I was talking about with the Netflix thing. I was like, we cannot let them do this, and people did not like cancel their thing if they were fucking like not affected by it. I was like, even if you're not affected by it, if we keep this up, like it's just they're all gonna do it. And everybody's like, well, Disney doesn't do it yet, and doesn't do it yet, or Hulu, whatever.
Give it time, because
They're all gonna do it. It's just because you let them, the first one, do it. That was the problem. Obviously, they were gonna do it regardless, but we needed to show them, like, it wasn't a good idea. It wasn't gonna make them more money. It was gonna lose them money. And because it didn't lose them money, they don't give a shit. Like... And it shows other companies they can do it. That's why the Pal World thing is bullshit, because they're trying to patent game mechanics. Like,
which is straight out bullshit. Because
like the first thing, it is bullshit. Sorry, I just wanted to say this so that you could go for it. But fucking literally, I looked at Michael when I saw that and was like, so we're just changing it to a cube, right? We're just changing the ball to a cube. Get around the patent. But
it's a sphere. A sphere and a ball is two different things. That's already proven wrong. It's a big area.
Johnny talked about another game, another Pokemon game that did the same thing. That one with the big ass Pokemon.
Yeah.
They had to have different fucking Pokeballs for that. They didn't call them Pokeballs. Are those different? Are you infringing on your own rights? Or on your own patent? Like, that's... They're different. You said they were different, and now because Pal World's doing it, you're trying to sue them? Like, that's what Johnny was talking about, so... it's like...
basically, Dead Prince, the one house that you went into was mine and Autumn's. The other two you passed was Brian and Becca's.
Okay. So we're gonna live in this big old caldera, huh?
Yeah, right in there. There's Liz over there.
We're living in the Meso.
Yeah, and Chris over there is in the mesa, so you have to pick a little spot over in the mesa.
Or I'm just gonna build inside. Actually, I'm gonna be between the mesa and the savannah, next to that little mountain area over there.
Oh, where I have my tree growing area? It's like the only flat spot near my house that I can grow trees, but I'll just share the space up there with Becca, that's fine. If you want to build there.
Oh, you're up in the savannah?
No, I grow trees there, because if you look at, like, the whole thing, it's, like, really hard to grow some, like, oak trees and stuff on, like, mountainsides.
Oh, hell yeah.
So...
I'm doing between the mesa and the savannah.
Yeah. There is a village up. I know it's not in the mesa. But
I see the
village.
I see the sort of a village up there. Now the real problem is how I gotta rebuild. I don't know if I want to build a kelp farm. No, they nerfed the damn redstone, so I can't do the triple redstone one. I have to go for a single one.
That's bullshit.
Well, it works, but it's slow now. So I can still, I can still get kelp blocks, but it's not going to be for everybody. It's just going to be for me.
Can you show, okay, when you're done with it, can I just, like, come look at it so I can make one too? Because I was looking at that and I was like, that or I'm gonna do the thing country said, which was the fucking
somebody's
cactus
already
farm.
looking like they're building taking out a good chunk of this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because
Yeah, you know what, fuck this, I'm going to Minecraft.
There's
See what I'm